Hello and welcome to today's video. I'm standing at the cemetery of the former POW camp at Zeithain, which is to the north of Riesa. This camp was built very close to an existing camp which was set up in 1939 at Mühlberg. So Zeithain is approximately 10 kilometers to the south of that camp. Let's turn around now and have a look at the cemetery. Cemetery here is somewhat large, but let's have a listen to some of the history of it. So when the attack on Soviet Union was planned, 60 new prisoner of war camps were designed. Now each of the camps was to hold up to 50,000 prisoners, but at least 30,000, and most of them were to be built in Poland or in the Soviet Union, but 14 of them were assigned here, and this here is one of them. Now this was a former training ground for the Wehrmacht. So the official name was Mannschaftsstammlager, or stalag. That's 304 4H. Later became known as stalag 4BZ, because it became under the control of the Mühlberg camp. Now this, although they had plenty of time to prepare for the invasion of the Soviet Union, the camps weren't set up. In fact, this camp consisted of a double barbed wire fence, and that was it. When the first Soviet POWs arrived here in July 1941, only 3 weeks, or less than 3 weeks in fact, after the war actually began, that's all they found. No huts, no nothing. Some of them dug burrows in an attempt to actually improve their living conditions. There was very little access to water. Many of them probably were already pretty ill after their journeys. Some have been in fighting. They could have been people who were wounded in a rather bad condition. So therefore, one can imagine what happened. They died en masse. In the winter of 41-42, there was an outbreak of typhus, which left thousands of them dead. Now, my plan here is to actually not just to show you part of the cemetery with the names of some of the dead here, but to actually do a longer video. And should you be interested in listening to that, then it will go up one Friday at 2000 hours Central European time. I don't quite know when exactly it will be up, but there will be a link below. So for the moment, thanks for listening to this brief introduction to this video, and there's plenty of videos related to the Third Reich as well as other periods of history. So if you're interested, please subscribe. All the best from me in Germany.